Yeah. Okay, so question. So it says, tell us what makes your teammate the worst driver in America. So you can go first. I would love to hear your answers.
Oh, well, we just talked about it earlier with your dad.
Did we?
Yeah. 5 total cars.
Okay, no, that's you drastic.
Nah,
don't do
how
that.
many?
Don't make me look crazy, okay?
How many?
It was only 2. It was just the Pontiac and the white car. He was being extra. Like I said, y'all are the same person. Y'all are just dramatic.
So yeah, she's total
2 cars. 2 cars. I was a teenager. One was
she
when I first got my license.
Every car she's on.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So yeah. But now she drives, I guess you could say, a little too safe, super safe, and super slow, and like super slow.
Is that it?
I mean, other than driving super slow.
I don't see how I be driving slow just because my car may not. I don't have a big old engine like your old cars do. Okay, so anyways, my reason for him being the worst driver in America is because he drives way too fast. He drives way too fast. And he be swerving and doing all this extra stuff, and he be hitting corners like he's in a racetrack. Like, we ain't got okay. We be sliding all over the place, me and the kids.
We don't be sliding. Don't
you are a
be
lie.
sliding.
He may be the only one who don't. Everybody else be like, oh. Are you seriously gonna sit here and say that is not true?
Ain't nobody be sliding.
So you don't be. He be giving us whiplash. So you don't just be taking off.
I take off. I lunch, but
it'd be like, are you gonna sit there?
What's drastic?
You be like damn, like that shit be that be hurting. Okay, that's not okay. Anyways, let's move on because that does make him the worst driver in America. I don't really have.
Driver in America.
Okay, now I will admit he's only been in 1 accident. Well, technically, you've been in 2 accidents. One person backed into you, but that
ain't me though.
It doesn't matter. He's been in 1 accident.
I ain't been at fault in no accidents.
It doesn't matter, okay? Just because you ain't had no accidents does not mean you're a good driver. That just means you haven't had that problem yet, or you haven't got caught yet. No, we not doing that. Drive normal so we can just get where we gotta go.
I don't drive slow cars, so
here we go. Okay, I'm sure that'll come up again. So the next question is, do you
what is it?
Do you ever argue while driving?
Yeah.
Tell us about it. About what do you argue about?
We'll argue about her going super slow.
You are not really gonna keep saying this. I do not drive slow. It's so funny that you're the only person who thinks that. But she don't drive
slow. Per se, she got a slow car, so
we're gonna count how many times he says the car is slow. That was twice now, so he said that a lot. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I hate riding in the car with him in my car. That's all he does is talk crap about my car. Yet he got all these other cars back here that he can't drive because they don't work.
2 cars don't work. 1 car is fine.
He loves them old schools, which I do too, but they don't work. Anyways, yeah, we argue about a lot of stuff like this. How he be whiplashing and everything. Like, my neck be hurting when we get out the car.
Don't work.
I'm just saying, them old schools always got to be put together, and you just don't put them together. So, question is, are there ever funny moments surrounding your team's driving skills? Tell us about it.
Funny moments?
Funny? I mean, I feel like...
if you hit a curb or something, we'll laugh about that.
I don't hit curbs, by the way. Just don't... Let's just go ahead and cut that. What? Why would you tell them that? What curb have I hit? Please tell me. Tell them about it. They want to know.
So you ain't never hit a curb?
I ain't say I've never hit a curb, but... I don't just be hitting curbs.
I'm saying you just out here hitting every curb, but
so what
you
curb
done rolled a couple curbs.
Stop saying a couple like it's more than one. What is going on?
We've been together a long time.
Okay, so you're talking about the whole span of how long we've been driving together. Let's say 12 years. The whole span of 12 years.
Ain't that what we talking about? I've been driving the same for 12 years. Have I not?
Yeah, I can't lie about that, because his first car, that Cadillac, those were some memories there. That thing used to cut off.
And what you gonna say cut off? And we talking about how fast we drive.
Cause you be going fast, that shit just cut off. Like, you know how we're getting off the expressway and that shit just dies, and then you have to put it in neutral and the whip us around, and then you tell everybody. That car didn't even have seatbelts, by the way.
That car did have seatbelts.
So what you used to what was the disclaimer you used to give everybody?
I used to tell you it ain't made no point to put on the seatbelt. It was an old car.
What did you used to say though?
Put your knees in your chest and brace for impact, just in case something happens. Never had an accident in that car. Nobody ever had to use the safety procedure.
He did have an accident in that car. His best friend jerked through the windshield.
Somebody fell off the roof of my car through the windshield. That ain't no car accident. I wasn't at fault. So no. But yeah,
okay, it says, tell us how you think your team will do in a driving competition. Well, if he's driving, I think we'll do amazing. We'll all have a heart attack, but we might win.
I think we'll do pretty good as long as I'm driving.
Will we win? Yeah, I think we will win. I think we will be cool. I think we'll be good.
What kind of competition? I feel like if we win against each other,
he would definitely win. But if we win against other people as a team, I feel like we would still win.
I feel like you would win if it was like a safety cone competition.
I know. Sometimes I just want to. So
if it's like safety
bad.
cones and going around the safety cones and who can not
I can drive fast. Stop saying that.
I ain't saying you can't drive fast.
Yes,
you don't drive fast.
I be having the kids in my car, so okay. Well, this is about us
as a team.
As a team,
going against another team.
Yeah, we're a team. We're the team.
It's over with. Whoever y'all bring. Last name better be Earnhardt or something. They won't go against me.
All right.
Do it for Dale. But nah,
yeah, I think we will win.
We're
very competitive.
Yeah, we gotta. If you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah.
So you know.
Shake and bake.
Right.
Yeah.
And there'll be some shake and bake going on. I think we can do some shake and bake.
It's gonna flip whatever it is. Okay, let's see. The next one is describe each other's driving skills. I feel like we've done that throughout the entire video, but we'll answer them again. His driving skills are terrible. He says just because he's never had an accident or a ticket that just automatically means he's not a terrible driver. That's not true. And anybody who says it is, I will literally argue with you. Because I just don't feel like that makes any sense. Just because it's not legal on paper, that's like saying you've been. I ain't even gonna say it because you're gonna be like, yeah, that's what it means.
But yeah, her driving skills are great. She's a great driver. She does the speed limit. Yeah, she's a pretty good driver. Stop at all the stop signs. Yield for all the yield signs. She don't do any hard braking.
So you're just saying I'm a boring,
I'm commenting on your driving skills, which are great.
Fuck out of here, man. Tell us your teammates' best and worst personality traits. Go ahead. You first.
Your best personality traits. You're a very bubbly person. You know, you're fun to be around. Personality traits. Your worst personality traits, I would have to say when you get anxious, anxiety and stuff. Like if I'm driving and I'm going fast and you like over there like tripping. Yeah, I think that's probably one of the personality traits, you know, I say is the worst.
So, well, I feel like his best personality traits is he can be bubbly when he wants to be. I love that. I do. I really love when he's being outgoing and talkative. That's a really good when he's like that. That's one of his best. That's the best him. It's so wonderful, actually. He smiles a lot. It's nice. It's usually when he's talking about cars, but Damn, what the hell? This is literally the perfect show for you. His worst personality trait, especially in the car. He be getting on my nerves talking about how slow I be going. I ain't gonna lie, he do say that a lot. Speed up. Why you going so slow? Why these people on your ass or on your butt because you going too slow? Okay, well I feel like if I'm going the speed limit or 10 over the speed limit, nobody should be riding me regardless. Like I'm gonna try that.
You know you ain't no better driver than me. You don't even want to tell that lie to yourself on national TV.
The last question is, what has been each of your most embarrassing moments in the car while driving?
I'll tell you an embarrassing moment in the car. It was way back when in our relationship, in the beginning, the Cadillac days. So we on our way to Florida for a fantasy football draft, and I just so happened to be driving at high speeds with another car, and the police just so happened to get behind us to pull us over because we was going way too fast. And I didn't think he was pulling the both of us over because I didn't know they could do that at the time. So I'm just thinking the other guy getting pulled over. And the police, I'm talking all crazy in the car like, he getting pulled over, you know, woo, woo. And then next thing I know, the police get on the intercom and say, you pull over too, both of y'all. I was pretty embarrassing early in the relationship to be talking, you know, big talk about the guy getting pulled over. And then the police getting on the intercom and say, nope, you two, both of y'all was racing.
Yeah, it was ironic. It really was, because I mean, he was, not to say that he was going faster than us, but the way he pulled the guy over,
he was able to pull him over first.
Yeah,
he was able to pull me over.
Okay, well I guess he was going faster in a Cadillac that didn't. What was it again that what did you tell him? Is what that's the most embarrassing part.
I told the this is old school. I drive old school cars. It was an old 80s Cadillac, you know, big old V8, you know. So I told the police that I knew I couldn't have been going that fast because my dash only say 80 and my car can't go over 80. And clearly he had the machine, so he knew.
Yeah. I'm looking like, did you just... But, I mean, we thought it was going to work. I ain't going to lie, because, I mean, it was on the dash. It said 80.
It said 80. So
it was like, well, how am I supposed to... It wasn't a digital. I mean, it's not... It's analog, 80. So, all that good stuff.
Good old 80. I'm just trying to think something. If you ain't got no embarrassing moments,
I can't
pass.
I mean, that was the last question, so I guess now we have to record ourselves.
Driving.
I have to mentally prepare myself to get into the car with him when he's driving his car.
Yeah, because I ain't driving this. It's slow. It's 5 times.
You know, I wasn't going to say it, but I've been counting to it. I'm like, oh, I'm going to see it at the end of the video because I ain't know if, like, when we was in the car and the other ones, you going to say it. I'm like, you know what? I'm about tired of him.